Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to show you how you can extend the time limit for a particular student or multiple students when it comes to a timed quiz. This is particularly important when you have students with accommodations from the Office for Disability Services. So here's my quiz. I just finished putting in the questions and setting it up. They have 30 minutes. I have that it basically starts at my class time at 2 o'clock. And since it's 30 minutes and it might take a few minutes to get everybody started, I went ahead and said the until date was 2:40. So real quick, to understand how these work, that means that a student cannot begin the quiz until this time, 2 p.m. on April 10th, and they cannot still be taking or start for the first time the quiz after this time, 2:40 p.m. So this time, 2:40, is when it would kick a student off if they were not already kicked off for the 30-minute time limit. So most students are going to start between 2 and 2:05, so they won't even get to 2:40. If a student tries to come late, like maybe 15 or 20 minutes late or something, they're going to get cut off because they're not going to be done by 2:40. Now, any student with an accommodation also would get kicked off at 2:40, which is not good because they get extra time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have to publish this quiz in order to give a student extra time. Now, I've already got it all set up. They still can't see it, so publishing it doesn't mean students can get started, but I can publish it so that I can edit that part. All right, now I have an option on the right called Moderate this quiz. And here we have some varied sample students that I use in this test course. So let's say that Sammy Sample has an accommodation for time and a half on her exam. So I've checked Sammy Sample's box here. I can do multiple students if I have multiple students getting the same extension. For right now, I'm just going to go with one. And then I'll see down below, change extensions for the one selected student. All right. I can give this person an extra attempt if I wanted to. That's not what I'm going for right now. Here's where I want to change extra time on every attempt. So she already gets 30 minutes. I want her to get an additional 15 because she gets time and a half. All right, so I'm going to hit save. And now I see that Sammy Sample gets 15 extra minutes on each attempt. I still have an issue now, though, because Sammy Sample really has 45 minutes to take the quiz. There's no way that even if she started right at the beginning, that she could finish before 2:40 and still use her time. So I still need to go back and edit. And just to make sure I've got some wiggle room, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm giving everybody technically till 2:50. If you got started a little late, you're all good. Now, if you have a big exam, particularly one that takes a lot of time, and instead of her having an extra 15 minutes, she maybe had an extra hour, then you might want to think about using differentiated assignments, which allow you to give different students different time frames. When it's only 15 minutes, it's just kind of easier to extend the time frame on this window. So that's how I was able to give Sammy Sample extended time on my quiz. If you have any questions, please contact helpdesk@messiah.edu.